Hey y'all, I'm Arwen, the professional joy seeker, also a tarot consultant, editor of a magazine, Spring Issues at the printer. I'm pretty excited. And I am also a woman with an opinion. I would have said girl, but I watched Maya Blake, sorry. She's the woman that plays Amy Farrah Sheldon's girlfriend. I cannot think of Amy, but I can't think of her last name on the show. But I am trying not to call anybody over the age of 16 a girl. Here's why. She pointed out that it's really sexist. And you don't even think about it. Like, I think it's kind of cute and fun. Hey, I'm a girl. Hey, girls. I'm hanging out with the girls. And I realized that it's kind of emphasizing the fact that girl is little, petite, quiet, soft, right? We don't really have that throw like a girl thing taken over yet. So watch me on my language. I'm trying to say women. Now, I'm actually looking myself up so I can get the chat up here. Boop, boop, boop. Like a girl thing. Oh, look. You can rehear me. So, that's boring. La, la, la. And I need to turn my do not disturb on because, y'all, I have been getting tons of these crazy robocalls. One came in and they misput the number in, so it showed up as from Peru. I'm like, great, the alpacas are calling. So, if you've been watching, look, got my hairs did. And I think she did a good job. It's a place here in Clovis called Crazy Beautiful. And a friend of mine that I used to work with suggested her a while back, and I texted her. I said, hey, what's your hairdresser's name? And she gave it all to me and went and saw her. Amazing. Speaking of Clovis, the first thing I want to talk about is Moonrunner's Apothecary. Or Moonrunners. Yeah, Moonrunner. On Etsy, you look for Moonrunner, no S, Apothecary, but it is Moonrunners. I love this label. It's so simple. It's so unique, right? Just boop, boop. Oh, come on and focus. Really? Fingers. Y'all, my camera's just going to be that way. But anyway, so here's the thing. I take belly dancing class. And there's a variety of people in our belly dancing class. There's either a husband and wife. There's two mom daughters. And it's cool, right? It's a lot of fun. And it kicks my butt. We are doing a lot of work. It's an hour and a half. And we do veil work. And our instructor is 67, maybe 68. Lovely. I've taken yoga with her before. Her name's Lorelai. And Lorelai said, you don't think you're tired until you've done some veil work. Then you're going to be tired. I pooped out, Tuesday night. I had to leave. I was like, I'm done. And I cut out about 5-10 minutes early. But anyway, one of the women in the class has interesting tats. They're like, obviously gay-friendly tats. And so I said something to her about her tats, and I really liked it. And because of where we live, she kind of seemed to hold back a little bit. I don't blame her. This is an incredibly conservative town we live in. But anyway, we were talking on one of the other classes, and I don't even remember how it came up, but she has an Etsy shop. And I said, oh, what do you sell? She says, oh, cosmetics, homemade bath stuff. I said, oh, I love that stuff. What's your Etsy? And she told me. I know she thought, oh, God, here we go. But anyway, I went and I bought some bath bombs and I paid for shipping. Then I realized that was stupid. So I sent her a note and said, just throw in a bar of soap. I'll make up the difference, whatever it is. And you can bring it to me at belly dancing. So she did. She forgot to bring it to belly dancing, but she dropped it off yesterday to the address I gave her, which is my UPS place. So, and this is how small of a town it is and how often I go in. They said, oh, no problem. We'll just hold it for her. She's in here all the time. So I went in, my bag was there. Now, let's look at what I got. I got the one thing, and then because of the shipping, she put in the other. So First things first. If I get something for free, I will tell you. If I pay for it, I will tell you. Either way, it does not influence my opinion, because my opinion is like my asshole. I got one. So still a little sore on that subject, just a little. But and if you don't like it, that's okay. We don't all have to like it. But this stuff, look at these bath bombs. I want to eat them. Okay. Oops. Now it kind of crumbled a little bit because I wasn't really gentle with the bag. I wasn't thinking. But oh, that's the little, see the little detail on the top, the little oh, that one didn't have one actually. Sorry. But look here. I'm so bad at this. Product shots, Arwen, product shots. Okay. I'm saving the one I really want to eat for last. Hey, y'all. I see everybody in here. I'm taking belly dance class. That does not mean I am a belly dancer. No. Key lime. Focus camera, please. Pretty please. I'll wipe your lens down later if you focus. Okay, I'm bargaining with my camera now. This is bad. Okay, so they do crumble a little bit on the packaging. And I think she put an extra one in. I think I only ordered 3. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Now, I want to eat this one. Is this not pretty? Right? Looks like a little iced cookie. So, and I wanted to jump on. I just got them today, and I wanted to jump on and do this because I want to go take a bath. I want to try one out. Now, don't eat the bath bombs, right? Y'all, really, what is wrong with our culture that kids think eating detergent is okay? You want to know what's wrong with it? It's because their moms and dad did not wash their mouth out with soap. Had they, none of them would be doing that shit. Do I get my old woman badge yet? Okay, so packaging comes in a really nice, well-wrapped bubble thing. Sorry. That probably sounds like the wind. So look at this. Now look at this. This is burlap. A little tag back here. And there's a card, and it says, page 394, Nag Champa Scented Magic Stone Soap. Oh, I did not realize this. Dude, there's really a stone in it. Okay, let me try this again. I'm just going to fill you up till you focus on something. There. Okay. That is a stone. Now I want to pry the stone out and get the stone. Yes, it doesn't have a real heavy Nag Champa fragrance. If you're not familiar with Nag Champa, you probably are. It's pretty much the incense of head shops. Nag Champa, incense of head shops. Yeah, I've been in a few head shops. What do you want? But let me take this all out because this is pretty soap. Here's what I like about this. This isn't just a bar of soap. It's a bar of art. Right? I mean, and it even looks like to me, now I may be making this up, but it looks like instant smoke coming up, right? It looks like it's a smoky thing. Yeah, Juniper, that's what I was. I was like, wow. Hey, Juniper, are you the Juniper that's on Facebook that we've been chatting in one of the tarot threads? somebody else is there, and they're going to be up at Newt's. And if that's you, I would love to meet you. So, but anyway, this stuff, and it feels good. I cannot wait to try it out. And if I don't like it after I try it out, I will tell y'all. I will say, yeah, it didn't pan out. Yeah. Now, what else was I going to do? Oh, yes. Oracle of the Mist. Yes, it does have sparkles. It says, in fact, that it has olive oil, water, coconut oil, palm oil, sustainable palm oil, lye, avocado oil, mango butter, fragrance, castor oil, sodium lactate, titanium dioxide. Oh, I read mica, colorant, and moss agate. What she doesn't know, and I'll tell her. She also told me this Tuesday that she's been watching my channel and didn't know I was in Clovis. Yes, I'm in Clovis. But moss agate's one of my stones. I love moss agate. So, thumbs up for meeting a fellow, we'll just say spiritually different person here in Clovis. So, now, up. Thank you, Juniper. Well, this Juniper's a guy, and I thought you, Juniper, were a girl. You know, a girl, or you looks like Alice in Wonderland on my little tiny phone. Now, US Games sent me a goodie box. I got Tattoo Tarot. I got Spirit Song Tarot, which I've been whining about because I haven't had my copy yet. And I got Oracle of Mystical Moments. So when I announced this, when I said, ooh, who's a lucky girl, blah, 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 brag, 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 a couple people said they really wanted to see Oracle of the Mystical Moment. So we're going to do that one first. This is by Katrine Weltz-Stein. They call her a visionary collage artist. Katrine Weltz-Stein intermixes unexpected elements of nature and imagination, creating a sumptuous world where flower spirits and floating castles happily coexist. Each of the 52 oracle cards captures a magical moment full of delightful surprises and vintage charm. Powerful messages in the 44-page guidebook lead you into discoveries of insight that inspire new ways of looking at life. Oh, sorry. So look at the touches up here. The design of the box is just beautiful. I think they really outdid themselves. I'm going to try to get her to focus and scan down slowly. Right? Bloomhead. That's what I think anyway. Nice box. They have totally moved away from the other kind of boxes. Yay. Now let's hope the other one does. I think they are. I keep hearing. The guidebook, not a little white book, people. Little white books are... Oh, heck, I had one right here. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Okay. This is a little white book. Okay. This is not a little white book. Look at the difference. You see that? I mean, even the size. Yes, the Buckland Gypsy fortune telling cards. Yes, I have them, and yes, I have them for sale, which is why they were sitting right over there. Somebody wanted me to take pictures of them, but they passed. Price is kind of high, and I know that. But it's a hard to find deck. So now, Oracle of Mystical Moments. This kind of reminds me of Secrets of the Mystic Grove, but it's earthier. It's more whimsical. It's more, how can I say? It's similar but different. Thanks, Arwen. Great description. There is an introduction, and she addresses you and me directly. Thank you, dear friend, for choosing Oracle of Mystical Moments to take it home with you. Yeah, and that's lovely. And then here's more of the beautiful detailing work in the guidebook. This. It goes with the, oh, I picked up the back, but it goes with the little touches on the box. And it's even on, I mean, they did not skimp. It's even on the sides. So, first thing, cards are not alphabetical. I don't know why that makes me crazy, but it does. But they're numbered, so you can still find them. I'm just going to flip and ask the book what I need to know about this deck the most, okay? Sea Witch. I kid you not. Innocence, joy of play, wonder, joy. Really, deck? So, fun. This is a gorgeous deck, and I am so enabling y'all. I am. Now, after I do just a quick flip through, and it's going to be pretty quick, I'm not going to really try to get everything to focus. I'm going to talk about new moon magic. We are at new moon, and so hopefully y'all are doing something or have done something just to mark the day. Day and night. Speaking of day. Like I said, I'm not waiting for this camera. Liberty. And that is Sleeping Beauty's Dream. Moon Dance. One of my favorite songs. Harvest King, King Harvest. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Da, 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 da. Okay, really bad version, and it's one of my favorite songs. Now, this card is Bloom. Bloom is not the name of the frontispiece, but it is this one. And it's in Mahayak. I love that her roots go up and her bloom goes down, right? Pretty. Listen. Perfect card for the cover of the guidebook, right? And I am kind of watching y'all, so. Yes, the cinnamon buns. This is pure nature. Red Garden. I really want that to focus so you can see on her shoulder. There is what looks like an Alexandrine parrot. Might be an Indian ringneck, but I don't know. Rose Garden. Catch what her hair's doing, y'all. Kind of have to pay attention to that. Flower Spirit. And that is a stargazer lily, I believe. It's a type of daylily. My mother used to grow these. And if you want the deck, I do have a link down below. Caveat, that link is an affiliate link. I think I forgot to mark it, which means if you buy the deck from it, I'm going to make 20 cents off you, thereabouts. I think it may be 16. But I want to let people know there's been a couple of accusations about people who have YouTube channels and are actually daring to try to make money. Well, babies, yeah, I am trying to make money. I think I've been pretty upfront about that, and I hope none of you feel like betrayed or anything, because I feel like I say it a lot, but if I don't, there's your warning. Queen Bee. Ah. All is connected. Morning Dew Girl. Okay, and that's the first, I believe, I've seen of a different ethnicity. So that's nice. The art of seduction. There are males in this deck. I think I counted 3, maybe 4. So, you know, and I am hearing buzzes about more masculine-oriented decks. So I like that. Let's see. Oh, Juniper, right? Elixir of Life. It almost looks like that rose is coming up and out of her dress, like as a part of it. You see the hints of it back here? Miss Sunshine. Khaleesi, is that you? Oh, come on. Somebody was going to say it. Treasured Memories. Girl, I feel you on the curly frizzy hair. I love this deck, y'all. Ava or Eva, depending on what you think. I just think this card is so freaking gorgeous. I would have it as a painting, but I'm afraid I'd be doing this every day. There's just so much in it. The Journey. Sorry, trying not to hide the little guy's nose. I'm not sure, but I think that's a dictic. Let me look that one up real quick, guys, and see if she says. Number 19. Just because I'm curious. She just says a deer. It's pretty. Under My Umbrella. Tiny Triumphs. Sorry. Something was on the edge there. I don't know what it was. There we go. Harlequin Mouse. That is not, it looks like it's a flaw in the card, but it's just something catching the light weird up there. Like a Bird. The Gift. And look here, see that again with the motif there. I actually hadn't noticed that. And her hair. Mermaid's Love. And he has something ethereal about him with those feathers. Protective Nest. This is the card I saw, and I immediately emailed Len and said, what? Are we the company that now does birds in the hair? Because, you know, Secrets of the Mystic Grove, all the hair and the birds and the stuff, and this just cracked me up. Protective Nest. Looks like an ostrich or emu egg under there. Transformation. She is becoming the butterfly. And if you look at her hair, I really get a sense of the cocoon of when the butterfly comes out, the abdomen's very full and it's pumping, getting all the fluid up and out to the wings. And the hair really captures that for me. The Gardener. Little houses up there, little houses that she is wearing, or is, in fact. Can you hear me? Nautilus, little fish down there. The perfect key. Has she just locked her heart in, or is she unlocking her heart? Things that make you go, White Rose of Hope. Look at her hair. Her hair is just slaying me. And the detail in the dress, I think there's a bird in there. Yes, there's some type of bird. I believe it may be a blue heron if you look really closely right here. Lorelei. Those are real people down there. Oh, well, you know what I mean. They're not toys for her. Come on, cards. Come on, camera. I need this detail. Focus now. Just trust me. Touch the sky. This one I love. And it makes me think of For the world is hollow, and I have touched the sky, which is a famous line from Keats, I think. It might be Yeats, but it's also the name of the original Star Trek, one of the episodes. Very sad. Bones falls in love. She dies. Boo-hoo. But look at this. So, bye, Sherry. Yeah, and Cindy really calls it out. She says there seems to be so much going on in each of these cards that make me want to just take time to look at each one. Absolutely. These cards are meant for like meditative work, pulling one out and really diving into it, really saying, what is this movement? What is this saying? What do I see? What the hell is that? Okay, sorry. But yeah, absolutely. Weaving flowers. This is the girl I call Bloom, but it is Weaving Flowers. And I love the titles. Rather than keywords, you get this leaping off spot. That's kind of cool. Nautilus head. Look at her towering over everything. She is the city. Abracadabra. A long way home. Birds, the lanterns, the city, even has an elephant. And here's another house of flowers. Camellia. I love that big, blue, beautiful camellia right there. It's like the camellias are bursting out of the house. No rain today. You want to do a little weather prediction? Or remind yourself. See that big teardrop coming out of her eye? No rain today. Okay, hey, green owl, groom, lullaby. This is one of the male cards. Look at that gorgeous cello. My home is my castle. Oh, sunny day. Check out the ladybugs, ladybirds, whatever you want to call them. I see 3. Home in the sky. So we have a lot of home and a lot of sky going on here. Yeah, meditation. Bing, bing, bing. All the little birds. English sparrow, one of my favorite boys right here. Change of seasons. Secrets. Oh, Wednesday Adamish, except for the red coat, the pink coat. Look at the keyhole and look at the keys. Stranded, another one of our males. Should have taken a left at Albuquerque. No, Nathan, it's a cello. New directions. There's one of our men again. You see him? The other's down here. Thank you. Thank you. I love me some bugs. This is another. I can't even tell you why this card appeals to me, but it does. I guess owls and elephant, 2 of my favorite creatures. But this is called Night Ride. My dear friend. These cards are a little punny. Butterfly Garden. Again, I feel you on the hair, sweetheart. Just beautiful. Keys on trees. So keys are another motif for this artist. And elephant, look. So that's 3 elephants I remember seeing. Cody, that's sweet of you. Let somebody watch something on your phone. Now, who are dandelion lovers? Here's the observer. Are they landing? Are they flying off? Are they coming from that other card? Many things to ask ourselves. To the moon and back. I know this this phrase from 2 places, the honeymooners, and then love you to the moon and back. One of these days, to the moon and back. And she has budgergars. aka parakeets or grass keets. And the very last card is in fact the one I pulled. And now it's really funny when I look at this card. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But let me show you her first. This is our seaweed, her octopus hair, her windmill parasol, her fish companion, and her jellyfish body. The octopus cracks me up because I just drew. Do I have it handy? No, and I thought I did. I thought I brought it right in here and pitched it down. I did pitch it in my sheet. Let me see where I put it, guys. It has meaning. Trust me. Just today, I was kind of sketching out my ideas of what the Cartomancer, if we were going to do a branded logo, kind of what I was thinking about and asking people what they thought. Everybody so far has been too kind to say, good God, Arwen, that's awful. It's just a sketch, right? I'm not an artist. What do you think? Cartomancer, octopus holding like cards, a magazine, cuppa, sword, wand, pentacle, cup, crystal ball, maybe a head thingy on. I made it cross-eyed. I didn't do that intentionally. But yeah, somebody said this is a refreshing deck. I agree. There's something really special about this deck. I will use it probably in this week's live Terrascopes, doing the main one and then in the Patreon where I do for all the signs, so we can get more look and see how they are in action. Because I really like to work with the deck and go there. And probably Tattoo Tarot, Spirit Song, really torn. I love Paulina Cassidy's work. Her Joie de Vie Tarot is the very first time I was ever asked to have something of mine included in a tarot deck. And US Games reached out to me about a spread I'd done and asked me if they could use it in that deck. And so my Joy Seeker spread is in that deck. I don't remember if it's called the Joy Seeker or not. They may have changed the name. They didn't credit me, but that's perfectly okay. I was just thrilled to have that happen. It was a big dream of mine. And it kind of launched me into writing for decks and that. So cool, right? So I'm torn between Spirit Song or Tattoo Tarot. I have the 8 of Coins. Yeah, it's not there. The 8 of Coins Kickstarter edition, because I got another one in the collection. I may have that one still for sale. I don't remember. I do have my tarot sale still going on. I've actually dropped a lot of the prices. And, so if you want a deck and there's one you really want and you want to do like a timed payment, let me know. I'll talk to you. Do not be hurt if I say no. Some of the decks I cannot say yes to, but some of them I can. So y'all just, if you want a deck really badly, just tell me and let me know. We'll talk about it. Now, have I seen the Neon Moon Tarot? No, I haven't. A green owl. Really, Groon? That's not even tiny bit self-serving? For those of you that don't know, her name means green owl. I will pull some cards at the end. I'm feeling it. I'm a little hoarse. Forgot to bring my water in. But now let's talk about new moon. New moon energy for me is when you start growing stuff. Full moon, big magic, call it in. New moon, seed stuff. Because the new moon is when we've gone from this little bitty sliver and we start going into the full moon, right? So you might want to put something out to charge. And if it's something you really need, really like boom, yada, boom, yada, boom, yada kind of power, I don't know what that means. You might want to leave it wherever you've set it to charge until the moon goes full for a full 28-day cycle. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't, depending on what tool it is, right? I wouldn't be able to use my primary reading deck and charge it like that. Well, I mean, I have 5 copies of it, but that's my primary because that's the deck I read with. But if I wanted to take one of my crystals and, oh, now you're going to focus? You like crystals? Fine. I've had this crystal for a very, very long time. And I thought it was pricey when I paid for it. I paid like $8 or $9 for it back in the day. And this is another one that I've also had. I can't remember if this is the one I've had longer or not. It used to have a little baby crystal right here. And somebody's witch kept picking at it till I finally till they finally pried it out. I don't know where it is now. But if I was going to charge one of these, right, for new moon, I'm going to ask this to be a prosperity crystal. Let's just say I coat it with prosperity oil. I was blessed by Benabelle. She sent me as a gift 2 little tiny vials of prosperity oil. So sweet of her. And I would probably use some of that on the new moon tonight. Anoint this. Now, when I anoint, I do it a pretty specific way. I'm taking like one of my fingers. It'll depend on what I'm doing as to which finger, right? And then I'm going to ... turn it clockwise, ... turn it clockwise, ... turn it clockwise, ... clockwise, ... clockwise, ... and we're back to the beginning. And then I'm going to, again, focus my energy. What is it I want? I want prosperity. I'm calling in abundance. I'm calling in increase. I'm calling in a specific money amount or higher. You always want to say or higher. You don't really want to say, that's it. That's all I need. 500 be good. Thanks. Well, the universe may want to give you 50,000, right? I'm open to that, universe, totally. And then you're going to, while you're doing that, you're going to be, again, clockwise, right? You're going clockwise. So that's to the left, because if you look at the face of a clock, so that's called Deisha on this side of the equator. On the other side of the equator, I believe Deisha is the other way, because Deisha is with the sun. Now, if I was doing something to banish, to release, to get rid of, I'm going to go Widdershins or, counterclockwise. Again, down under, I believe that would be totally opposite. Somebody told me, look at the way your toilet bowl swirls, and that's the direction of the sun wherever you are. So, and then I'm going to, I'll do what, if you might want to call it praying, I call it chanting, whatever it is. I'm going to do that. I have in my Metaphysician's Day Planners 2 grids, one for healing, one for prosperity. I would put this on the prosperity grid and do my 108 mantras. That's why I've got this. If you need a good mantra that's small and you can wear, go to La Brujeria Company online. And this is a householders, and I just wear it doubled. They make, so it's 56 beads. I can't remember, but it's like 108 is the full, and then 54 is this, and then 27 is a bracelet. And so on a bracelet, you're going to do your bracelet 4 times. This you're going to do twice. Your regular mala, you're going to do once. My other mala is somewhere else. So, but do whatever works for you. That's what works for me. I used to do some very different things, but this is what has become my go-to. And I also use a chant. And I'm going to give you all this chant. It's not a singy chant. It's just a chant. I always screw it up. What witches wish, witches get. And you can use that. And I have done that. But you start at your guru bead. And what witches wish, witches get. 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 And what I'm wishing for all of you is a beautiful, magical new moon that really brings you a lot of prosperity and the things that you need in your life. Need, not want, need. That can sometimes be a curse. I don't mean it to be. I have been known to tell people that I truly hope that they are given exactly what they deserve in life. I'm all sweetness and light. If you follow me on Facebook, you know that today has been a day of seek joy, bullshit. Seek joy, bullshit. So I said it was kind of a yin-yang day. Oh, wait, my phone's fixing to die. Oopsie. Let's see. Cat's chin wag. I do them away from me. So I am, let me turn around and I'll show you. So I'm like this and I'm going 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 up. And that's in charge. If I'm doing it, that's backwards. Towards the point is energizing. Away from the point is releasing. That is right. Okay. So yes, I do them towards the point of the crystal. Now, if you have a crystal like this, I got a big piece of milk quartz here. You just got to kind of decide what the point is, right? Because there's no real point on this puppy. So you make that call. So, oh, and y'all are going to have to pray for me when I go to Nature's Treasures in April. Oh, it's a rock store, y'all. I don't want to spend all my profit in rocks. Probably will. I am a sucker when it comes to rocks. So, let's see. I'm trying to see. Oh, you're very fine. You're very fine, honey. I'm just looking to see if anybody said anything. Nathan says, when I think of the cartomancer, I think of fireflies and lanterns. But have y'all seen? Have I shown you enough? The gorgeous cover? That's the Dust to Onyx Tarot by Courtney Alexander. And this is freaking gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Oh, and look. Full page ad for Madame Pamita. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. So that's my new moon. Does anybody have a question specific to the new moon? I'll take a couple. If anybody has a question, just ask me. And I'm going to start shuffling this because I am going to do a couple of... There's 24 people in here, and darlings, I cannot do that many. So ask me your new moon questions. And if you want... Oh, I didn't show you all the back, did I? Very clever, U.S. Games. I was going, they're not reversible. But they are. And again, this motif carried throughout. Is it the best time to start a book project? Actually, Jim, it can be. It really can be. Because it's new. That's a seed project. So it can be a very good time to do it. And if y'all are business owners, Teresa Reed, the tarot lady, has an Astro Biz that she does. For a year, you pay like $99. And you get an email every week. You get an email for the beginning of the month. And it basically tells you what to on what days, what times are best for stuff. And I got to tell you, it's been great. It's been amazing. You know, and 99 can be a lot of money. I get that, right? I've been in the place where $9 was a lot of money. And I didn't get stuff because of that. I would live on, you know, a chicken, literally I'd buy a chicken, I would buy a bag of rice and any vegetables I could. And that would be my food for the week, the whole week. So, unless friends brought me food or took me out. So I get, I get not being able to take, to spend, indulge yourself that way. But if you can do, it will help you. And that's thetarotlady.com. And it's Astrobiz Digest. Highly recommend it. And I've only been getting it 2 weeks. So, or 3. No, 2. I started like on the 1st of February. So, bomb diggity, babies. Let's see. What is my favorite? Oh, wait. Look at Kat putting new moon in all capitals like she's been here. Do you set your intentions based on where the moon is situated? No, I don't. I should, but I don't. I'm more concerned with when the moon's void of course. And that is something that Teresa hits in her Astro Digest for me. But that's really what I am more concerned about, is void of course, because that's generally, you don't want to start new stuff. You don't want to do magical work during a void of course. That's just how I learned it. And, that's where I fall back to, because my teacher said so. So, other people have different opinions on that, and I honor that. It just doesn't work for me. So, but in terms of where the moon is, no. No, it's a good idea. I mean, like if it's I don't even know what the new moon is coming up. Is it and I can't reach my day planner. It's over on the other side. But, is it a new moon in Pisces? I think it may be, or it might be Aries. Pisces or Aries. So those are very different signs, right? One's water, one's fire. I don't know. What's my favorite new moon ritual? Soren's here. Hail saw. I think for me, my favorite new moon working, when I was in a coven, when I was in my coven doing my degree work, we would meet for new moons and do healing work. And we would simply write down our names, people's names, anything that needed to be healed, put it in a bowl and bless it under the new moon. And let the new moon's light as it grew bring health and healing to them. So that's one of my ideas of new moon, is that it's a healing time. Away from that was back in 85, 86. So it's been a year or two. But yeah, I love doing that. And I love sitting with my sisters and brothers in circle and chanting and calling circle. And just, I miss that on a lot of levels. But yeah, you got to find the right people to circle with. I'll just leave it at that. Pisces, says Juniper. Thank you. So, cleaning time, new business, new beginnings. Yes, absolutely. And it's a good time to recharge your magical tools, right? So anything that needs recharging, it's a really good time to do your floor washes and clear your space for the month. Now, reading time. Boundaries first. If you've had a reading in the past 2 times I've done this, please don't ask, because we've got 25 people in here, or 23 now. And I want to make sure some of the new folk get read for. So hold your little horses, darlings. And if you have not had a reading from me in the past 2 readings that I've done these videos, just say me in all capital letters, and I'll try to catch at least 5 of you. La, 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 la. Now when I do the do, there's a lag. I have to watch while everybody waits now. Do, there's a lag. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Oh, come on. There was enough Jeopardy time. Okay, Happy Days. Didn't you just get one yesterday? So I'm going to hold off on that, because anybody who's had one needs to wait. Mr. Niswanger, am I saying your name right? And I keep calling you Jim. I apologize. You're in as James, but I think I've seen you as a Jim somewhere, and that's why I do that. I dated a James, too, and he goes by Jim now, and I don't call him. Wow, digress much. Universe, what's the best information for James on this new moon? What's the best information on this new moon? Hecate's Path. Yes, I did. I did. Oh, look here. This is for James. Top hat, the guys. Actions. Good time to set your feet on new paths, new directions. And for this, I would suggest doing a little meditation work. You may automatically think, oh, it's that. I'm going to tell you to hold off on that and write several things down that you think your new direction might be. And then put it under the new moon. Let it sit. Leave it there. In 3 days, pick it back up, look at them again, and see which one buzzes for you. And then get going on that new direction. Now, let's see. Okay, Happy Days just had one yesterday. I'm almost positive. So we'll do Cody next. No worries, Happy Days. No worries. It's an easy mistake to make. So, Hecate's Path. Hecate, are you from Austin? I did a tarot class that I taught out of my office there. It was like, I don't know, I don't think it was more than 4 weeks. So, but yeah, I did. And I'm going to be in Austin on the 14th and 15th of April at Nature's Treasures. Coming back. What does Hecate's Path need to know? Was Hecate next? Boy, howdy. You know, yes, Hecate's next. Okay. What does Hecate's Path need to know right now? What is Hecate's message for the new moon? Okay. All is connected. And what that kind of means, it looks, I can't tell what that's in her hair. Hang on, guys. Can't tell if it's a leaf or a pine cone. I can't really see it very well. I need you to focus, camera. There we go. Pine cone. Right here. All is connected, Hecate's Path. You meet people for a reason. People move out of your inner circle for a reason. They move into your inner circle. Be flexible with that. Don't be so hardcore. And if somebody seems to be being friends with somebody else more, where they used to be friends with you more, let that percolate. Let that happen. There may be a really good thing coming out of that. Maybe a little ouchy at first, but if you look past that, I think you're going to find out it's a really good thing. And in connectedness, tug on those strings where you think people have kind of wandered away. Just a little tug, like a little, hey, how you doing? You know, what's going on? Haven't seen you at the bookstore. Whatever. Let's see. You very well could have been, sweetheart, particularly if it was over at the dance studio where we were doing them, and Kelly Greenheart was there. She wasn't Kelly Greenheart then. I don't remember what her, but that's her married name. And she and Hefe now run the Circus Picnic over there. But yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun for me. I hope it was for you. I'm doing an online tarot class now. It's a 9-week course. And if y'all are interested, it's bit.ly/trust it. Capital T, capital I, trust it. And it just launched today, but it's not something that you've missed out. It starts whenever you start. So, and right now it's going to be $99 after my 57th birthday, but until my 57th birthday, it's just $57. I love number things like that. So, I believe Cutco is next. Niswanger. Thank you. Niswanger. That helps. Okay. Okay. Cutco, who's my little Georgia baby. Cutco actually lives in a town I used to live in, y'all. So it was when I first met him, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Cutco, I think that's you. I hope I haven't confused you with somebody else. But you live kind of near Atlanta? Is that you? What is the universe? Okay, need Cutco to know. Fine. This card flipped up and out. Lorelei. Now, Lorelei is an interesting little mermaid. Lorelei is actually a name for a mermaid, a name for a siren. But look at her. She's got the anchor to this boat. You know, for me, it feels like don't let your ships go too far. And I don't mean by ships, you know, sometimes we think dreams, aspirations. But I think it has more to do with you, and maybe you're wanting to go somewhere else. This may not be the right time for that. You may need to stay where you are for a little bit longer. Give it at least 9 weeks before you say yes to any major movement. I don't know if that rings, but that's what I got. Red Honey. And Owl's going to be last. This deck is available on Amazon now, at least in the U.S. I don't know if it's available across the border yet. I know they were saying they were having a hard time finding it in Australia, that the shipment hadn't gotten there. So, and Amazon typically won't list until they get the shipment, is my understanding. Now, let's look at Red Honey. And I read that as Red Honey. What does Red Honey need to know right now? What is the new moon message for Red Honey? Ava. There is so much going on in here. The beautiful snake around her neck. The bodice, which just looks like an anemone to me. Almost a honeycomb dress down there. The message I get here is that you need to let yourself be seen more. And all your weirdness seen, right? Because this woman is showing her real self. She is beautiful. She is gorgeous. She is not pandering to anybody else's sense of who she is or sense of who she should be, right? So I would say this is a card about authenticity for you. And maybe tonight, ask, if you do moon work, if you're doing some new moon work, ask, what does it mean to be authentic? And then get really quiet and listen. And that's a hard thing that we do. And I talk about it a lot. You know, here's how many of us pray to our gods. Dear Aphrodite, I really want to be beautiful. I want my husband to see me as beautiful. I want him to be in love with me. And while you're there, I would really, really, really like to have a little oomph when I go out. I want people to notice me. Oh, and by the way, could you find me a foundation that actually matches my skin and doesn't make me look either more Casper White or like I've had a bad tan job? And also, I've been looking. What we need to be doing is, I am open to hearing your message for me right now. Lighting a candle and zipping it. Really hard to do, particularly when you got monkey mind and monkey mouth like Arwen. But authenticity, I think, is your message. And Al is our very last reading. Oh, Oracle of Mystical Moments. Yes, let me do a product shot. There, I'll put it up there so you can even see the name. Katrin Weltstein. I think it's Weltstein, but I'm not sure. Now back to Al. And hello, Al, AB. And let's see. What does Al need to know right now? What is the new moon message for Al? Five. Okay, that was weird. I was going to cut the card and got told 5. So we'll go with 5. The perfect key. Al, is that your heart in the cage, or are you letting your heart out? The fact that it's in a cage but has a keyhole means you can still pop that key right through the bars and open it. Protecting one's heart is very smart, but not letting anybody in is kind of a no-win situation, right? I'm strong, I'm independent, I don't need your shit, but I might need your hug. Kind of that balancing thing. So I don't know what's going on, baby, but let the key work. Let the unlocking happen. You can still keep the cage out, right? You can still, people can put their finger through and pet it gently, but unlock it a little bit. Someone may have approached you, you've maybe been a little bit. So now I'm going to check here on the readings. I don't get the Gilmore reference. I really didn't watch the show. Sorry. I mean, I know who they are. Okay, so I'm reading and not looking at y'all. That's really a great video, right? Yay, I'm going to watch somebody stare at their phone. It's like I'm at dinner with my partner. I'm the worst one. So, Hecate, why don't you message me or email me? I'm readings@tarotbyarwen.com and ask me again, and I'll see if I can find out some stuff. There are some, if you're still in Austin, there's a really good community in Austin. The tarot meetup still happens. Siobhan is there, and there's a whole bunch of folks, good readers and good tarot people there, so that you can connect with. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Remember, if you want to be an Inner Joy member, you can sign up on Patreon for, just look for Arwen Lynch, and I would love for you to join the Inner Tribe. We have fun over there. I need to do an Inner Tribe video. Oh, I keep promising that. I'm doing one on cat magic, and I haven't. So bad, Arwen. But I really appreciate y'all showing up. Seek joy, everybody. And don't forget, check out Moonrunner Apothecary. I think she's got some awesome stuff. Bye.